And if you look at pool of candidates, say internal elections, in terms of contribution, nobody comes close to Kenya compared with Japan. Yes, say we need someone who is more qualified to lead the party. If you look at a more burning nearby Bontini now, some new kind of cry. Kenya compared with Japan understand it all. More a lot of positive to project the negatives. That's it. Maybe to make catamony off head. I can say about 10 things. Kenya compared with Japan here for the new patriotic party. Whereby the NPP economic power, the kind of financial benefit, the kind of logistics and equipment for the party, I can just close my eyes and say it. It's a party, so muka so more kind of crap party no matter hypocrisy, double standard. No me imagine say we want to go for the correct person. Can the Kenya say the campaign? But because of politics, if you descend so low into the gutters, whereby a former president who has been a vice president, who has been a substantive president, you go after him and say things that are fallacious about him. Are they? Fallacies about him. Why? Dinner temwa to make a cancer yard check your mama. Yeah, Obi wa anka de obi wundu nko be west. Obi a president. I'm telling you. Obi catch and say me or catch and say Obi catch and say wuntu should carry his own cross. Big man in the new patriotic party said there be ma wuntu na kaka ben say no guess mo ye no. Mo no anka san kra ne cross. Now if you look at idea wuntu me ye Kenya compare kwa Japan. Internal elections, the kind of sabotage, a do baby mafia work, anyone may be a course was even saying, say, I'm a swelly, one is no money, it takes a man with a good heart, a man who is able to occupy so many things and accommodate anything to say so. How could you ref anyway?
Missy Joseph was born, Missy, Jack, I did, I'm a pow, maintaining chain, only booting a buy, maintaining chain, una war 8 year. The man, the woman corporation, TDC, guys win here, no afraid. I got no property to no afraid, no boy away, said check it. Also, I know as a nina sanity.
I brought you an ibri bebe at wound to be TV.
Yeah.
A cast of book Kennedy Nisano Manomano. Ah, Kennedy, I wouldn't be in a platform, their mamma showcasing home. I didn't pay for him. Where was he?
Once you say, also, you could for Penachino.
Was it?
I brought you for Penachino.
I ain't once you.
Maybe see with Jerry. Cophobia himself and the crab coin 90.
What happened there?
What frame? Some me go akontan. No maybe me change him. I mean to be because I'm pray me cry.
Says can I yetian? For efficient power supply of light. Mebwa. Tis 14.75 from just on the day. So why should I pay for 2 levies on only one component? Why? I don't get it. What kind of crow no be food and I bind is too young. What is too young? A baby inherit assets and liabilities. Me no men what's now but your mama baso. Mama 120 days in Ghana man 74% B plus. Okay.
Yeah.
Man 74%
yeah.
B plus. But then your mama some few hours ya there no. Unyanti GPRT for so they are going to cost strike. How many liters near bet Tom do 3.1 billion? Over check cardia. Start said debate 2 years can debate 2 years can mean.
E 2 could do that bay.
That bay. Ye 3 we are. Ombe yi sa levi ni is hoye.
Boko. Ka so hoye.
Eh, nyame ado me hoye pa.
General Secretary what to say? NPP General Secretary what to say?
Me hoye. Me no kra kasa.
Ona kasa ho. Me man barika sala.
Odase.
Afise same na wadwane afiri men kan say enema enye ho aba men kan wa free ne kwambo ne ho aba na kwampa ho.
I refuse to comment men kasa.
I feel the same. No, stay neutral as the general secretary. But some moko. Some moko.
Radima men shame huswa me issue.
Sure.
Now when I am who say, oh I am a banana new dim commerce sometimes I don't know if a diabolic or deliberately. O person o cast in mama react. Now me comment here. I've seen my me I'm not going to talk. Ona de ona akeka de okeka. Is the delegates who are going to decide. Me kasa.
But see the NPP, see the Ashama Yukuni.
My shame party.
Party. Oh, say General Secretary of Basanko. I share you into a second term. I share the year to our second term.
I won't say my okay. I have to arrange a meeting between you and Kubia.
Oh, still have a meeting with Shy.
Which I know.
May I Swans organizer?
No,
many honorable Ken. And also Francois and a said you had a brighter opportunity of advising him over there. Who advising? Oh, Michelle, I'm catch and say that be who advising. Some men call me truthful. And I'm a general secretary, Madame Fono.
General secretary, what Madame
Fono. So a party, or a party,
na bana kudu ayi wadam
onye party
no be a party na di jombo de onye party no bia na
jombo de sia ono onkura
position oye da bi oye party no bia na fine
me che ono onye onkura position
okita position no bia na fine
se sia me pe letter e de atu kwan a o se NPP mam letter general secretary na me kwa akwa jombo de oni authority bia
that's easy
Franco the hater
hey I ma mention ho so sa ma yem pon
oh yeah
because ma hu ze to da wo sheda
o men sheda me
so ma me chia yi ma me chia chairman Jeffers
oh Jeffers
aish
Jeffers
the owner of Globe TV
and the CEO of Jeffers Heba me kwa Jeffers Heba me so oma me ayinu I say yeah advert man
he's a good
because unim said nanse ya
na loyalist of Canada compare
na me ho ntome na me nom Jeffers no me say yes manum adu
he's a good person
or doc in the Japan
hey he's a good person hey
MPP chairman yeah ship chairman for was a member support
they even warn him said they are going to even crash his business. I drew baby, you know. Now they were trying to make sure they put a certain kind of fear and pressure on him. You better crash your business. I said, Debbie, still I want to stay with Kenya and compare Koya. Last see, me say, open nipa bakwa behind the scenes. Why you admapwa the Buakena director Jeffers, chairman Jeffers, boss. But be a will be a yanko ponchao. This man TD or acquitted and discharged. Me side.
Acquitted and discharged.
The month of June.
Why acquitted and discharged?
Papa, dear, Onyanya acquitted when was I discharged. Papa,
but that Jeffers, yes. In fact, is it Techima enough?
Techima enough.
Yeah. But on a Mamin Chia, the woman organizer, one woman organizer, or Macon Papa, or Macon,
oh, Namisho,
or Macon. So now, Omoko Bo, I can. The bono is Kadi Chasad or some brim.
Not mention director do say.
Director do say.
A super wonderful father. Godfather back. No, Tibos na maintaining her.
Oshaw.
On who didn't come.
On me doing come.
Hey.
On me doing come. Say nothing new food also. And I said I didn't.
Tibos on ya acquitted and discharged.
And Kofana, you know, a diago, no mono, or monai.
Say it's a bibia come. I'm a say, yes, will be swashing about Mukam.
Oh, former Deputy Finance Minister. Abena Osel Pare.
Waniaji.
Ose.
Waniaji.
Ose Maniaji.
Waniaji Swaba.
Oh, so who high?
That Waniaji Swaba.
Who high?
Waniaji.
Abena Osel Pare.
Yes.
Who high echo in the Japan.
No camp.
Minim camp no.
Good dear. First, no camp A or camp B. Quan Wabamo camp is a place for you people. That's what I make it's a plan.
Camp won't count. What's it? What buy?
I didn't tell you, sir.
Or buy a camp won't count.
Metra Kasa. Metra Kasa. You know me.
And Tiano only can campana. Kasa, I tell for him.
One hour, what I was on you.
Also, it says, Bam,
Mr. Kasa Waha. I'm speaking as a pandit in the Tiasma make a trono. Not just I make a certain kind of you confusing me. I be
electoral commission for Twaba.
As a man, okay. Me say if I'm sitting here as a pandit, I speak as a pandit.
Okay.
And that's why I make count. I say.
No man, Tias, everyone watches Matthias.
Ah, I didn't say tea, Lazisi. Or my own Bonibia, I'm in power. There is always a two diabolic. Always want to put you at a tight.
That's the old class, say. And I saw a bomb camp, meaning Yobeka.
Then America.
Oh, by the catch, me say, thank you. We buy me camp and name the.
Thank you. Well, if you say, wait, as only enemy and parliament and I'm to him. As some Mr. Tisa Hona and Alcasa Quehan over. Once when you had you, I'm a Niaji. Sa, so to be so a camp on us with a different camper. We should not go after the person.
There be any cut.
No. Let's go. Let's see. I am willing.
Now, me
individual difference. Dabi.
Me boa nipano. Na me bana woko.
Dabi ti. Obi wo a two lawyer to Canada compare Japan campaign no matter the basic you actually.
Yeah.
Obi so wo hi. Obi so obetimi a convince say some African camp akwa different camp. Da bia me can't say ba bia momadru no. You are close in becoming the flag bearer of the new patriotic party. First, and na bia shabu obi ban no didi attempt we go after the person. Fine no no. But what na se din ka se da bi sa nkofo we are able to identify them neighbor. Because if the man so kwa and empire car research who say everything is going in favor of Canada compared to Japan. Now no make us be sure say me. Omo me jomu di about spiritual matters now saying say Canada compared to Japan is the last savior for the NPP. Omo me jomu di. When you ambiguous and you debatable me say omo me jomu di no. Sa nkofo nyina no mo nsem omo Kenya ne nkom so omo hye no. Now secondly, if you look at per research and data, everything is going in favor of Canada compared to Japan. Let's be realistic, let's be objective, let's be sincere. Now, I'm forced, they say, quiet, and second Kasane Sanomano. Maybe that is another way Akedia Compre Japan is branding himself ahead of election 2028, especially the internal elections of the NPP. And to some back, can say, La Sisi, more Amino, a bit free Amino, a bit free, a bit call other camp, bet picture with other camp. But doesn't mean that you people should go after them. Around them. Obu ho a obet ma fitim bia kotimbi o nche ya timbi nu ye ne de onya kowra timbi nu wi ho mu yakra na nkabda so tim unya ho se play bia tima make move transfer e be wa free asante kokko house of focus I've made a big mistake say me call Accra house of food me say bibia ni why can coin the of Kenya compare kwa Japan becoming the flag bearer of the NPP where that me catch you say tables are going to turn out intimacy la sisi tables are going to turn woman or Eastern region.
Yeah.
Whether we like it or not, we know Brian Champon is lazying up.
Yeah.
Come into the picture. Ask yourself why the woman will neglect Brian Champon and try to go for Kenya compare with Japan. That's what I make a show you. A Eastern region block. And Anya Hide make us away Ashanti caucus, where your Bono caucus, where your Eastern caucus. Both of them are part of the Eastern caucus. Why would a woman decide that there be? If you look at competence aspect, charismatic aspect, a leadership aspect, I prefer Kenya compare with Japan. Means who be Kenya compare with Japan. Mo feel say this is one person who can lead wrestle against the NDC and capture power. Media biameka. As a political pundit, I have an objective to make sure that I do honest punditry. But Lasisi, me the biameka. In the NPP now, the only person for now light ne done so as NPP for me projecting you bit my winning power their mom is Kenya compare kwa Japan Lasisi. I'm telling you.
Frank, onipa omo back can camp because of say see omo the value of power until nipa omo fi so metu na kwaje power na omo ba ne chance.
You see people coming on board willingly. Obiam for so. Now there's a clear difference between say obi sure say kona kono nsu whereby unya nsu nsu awon. Na me ka say bi obi frame fra bruche Wakaram Tasama me can mood, but what Nas Dino, he's happy with the kind of statement that I made, and it is realistic. And I want to re-echo it for you. Me say, Bema be shall be our Donny Piano. Anytime I know Bani be a wenije.
They are not on the example.
I'm giving you an example, and it is a realistic example.
Okay.
Bema or Babi our Donny Piano. Odono no so doa. Musia is totally different.
The Musia Mukudia.
The water as NFA.
Okay.
Now, if you look at people who are coming on board willingly, Sani Panikas were here, Yaman and Broso. Willingly. Because when we young for fire force homes a chinchina, by Bidi Campiachi. What is Obia catch himself about Mamma Dick Kennedy, a compare Quaja mu position by Jeffrey himself, Moko MPs and money. There be. And to more burning in their nose, we've done a certain kind of mistake. Mistake in anything. They brought up a candidate, whereby Obia himself a candidate, what the new patriotic party. They knew it. They knew it. Because when Mahmoud Bawumia, so the car say it went against him. That's this BBR. It went against him. Now, no, sir, I've been who's also saying another research be air cast by you updated by MPs who says do a one and a train. Now, if you look at the NPP in power, when Bawumia came into the picture as a flag bearer, the kind of components and input of the far Bawumia when it got to elections, me say post no, post no no. The real post there kotwaba projection, whereby margin of error, degree of confidence ni no. Then na yeto aba na sanu mani na ye adwuma. And then yeto aba ni ye no. Per the kind of votes percentages are eba no. A choice of Mahmoud Bawumia was popular in the NPP, but very unpopular in the eyes of Ghanaians. What did they attach my account? Attach my say. Yekedia compare Japan is the only person to save the NPP if they want to come back to power. If they want to come back to power, then so me tieni critical say John Mama free wa ohuni pana star ne dane so to even lead the NDC. But Kennedy then he was emphatic, he was straight or kasem no said the city. And last is me say you sit table say we early stages. You know by biawo. So I'm going Congress.
Bernard Soka says you do Juna and I can be picky.
Yes. Mr. Asofun, I respect him so much. Bernard.
It's Sean.
Okay. May Bernard, then me he's one person for now unse dan chene ho asem bia ene nkom sha wo she bia no is straight nins mo ka bia en nokre hwe lasisi
from creator
Kennedy now or never.
Now or never.
Yes. And now or never for Kennedy accompany kwa Japan. I want to repeat it again. And more Kennedy camp no amoye adwuma no. Munya adwuma te sama bodam say 2028 e sama win. And it have to start from the flag bearership. Baby no me say muye bia marketing baby you should do it. I'm not talking about illegalities. But I'm talking
the legal way of
the legal way. Human capacity aspect, communication aspect, physical, spiritual matters. One, age is not on the side of Kennedy. Age, a new Kennedy side. And how about say?
I'm so Omenya 60, 64, 65, 15 junior.
Yes. Also, Bibeka said Akufo-Addo be president at the age of 70 BB. If you look at Akufo-Addo state channel city and we are
yeah.
Kennedy is growing day by day. And the Kennedy and now or never. They toss me or man here and Kofu Kennedy compare Japan. If we get to 2028 and he loses, people try to withdraw. No
so lose this premise.
Yes, people will try to withdraw. And say, and you see, the future is always an unforeseen event. Future. And I want to give a certain kind of example. Now, if you look at Tamo Oran Dini and Danko Akufo-Addo, Alan didn't bear fight in man. No, Bianim say it's a culture for Alan Kwadwo Mante after the exit of Akufo-Addo. Something happened. Whereby Mahmoud Bawumia comes into the picture. Now Akufo-Addo have to rescind his decision. Now it is a straight contest between Ken and Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia. We don't know what the future holds.
Maybe because a banner champ or bit man making part of Bawumia.
They say we don't know what the future holds.
Yeah.
We don't know what the future holds. Ni password going to say what is at any particular moment. And to be who know the kind of church, like I said, there must somebody be called this Shabu, me say, Kenya compare kwa Japan, the 2026 or 2027 NPP internal elections are now or never.
You say here who Juma.
Masa, mu wa Juma ye papa. Yes, I'm mu ye just somewhere mu ye Juma. Mu wa Juma ye. Do you know why? People have seen your strengths by the first time. And you 37.1. And no ba no kwa wankra.
Yeah.
Wule mu ambush na aka asa wo baby. Madam no ti ase wa aka jam say KD eba. I watch him say oh yeah papa because massa what's my okay dey. I totally disagree. Until whereby I got a call from a close ally telling me say oh papa so bantimin kan kire. La sisi enonya 37.1. Now other camp and fascists will say the first time 37.1. Let's do two things. Two things. One, either say the 37.1 but drop it.
Yeah.
Marginally or it will drop drastically. Ebe yente so mama na be 35. Nyangas the strength of Kennedy compare kwa Japan is diminishing.
Yeah.
And this hard man na even man say he's no more popular in the party. And I say man tema from kwa no be aka so nyo bia. Whereby you also must move adwumaye. The man wo adwumaye say the 37.1 can move to 50 plus 1 if you work and you work hard.
But Ebi said the next MPP contest no say that of Bawumia ne John Dramani Mahama can make shin bebre.
Jam say there will can your projections, there will can your assumptions. And that make us say the reality is the day na year 12, but that is what post in Beba. And then minimum for the past 4 to 5 about 3 years, you've been consistently consistent, educating, enlightening people, preaching the agenda of Kennedy Company kwa Japan.
Yeah.
Mebwa.
Yeah.
Kwesi kwa atemo Armstrong Isamo amodatemo mu communication team no. You have a lot of work to do. One, you have to convince people the reason why they should join you. You have to confuse them the reason why they should not go to obey any candidate. And if you look at pool of candidates, say internal elections, in terms of contribution, nobody comes close to Kennedy Company kwa Japan. See, yes, say we need someone who is more qualified to lead the party. Party, no. As a party,
who is more Catholic.
What I say, or your party, no, or what party, na say. If you look at a more burning nearby Bontini now, some no kind of cry. Kennedy Company kwa Japan understand it all. More a lot of positive to project the negatives. That's easy. Minute mark katamani off head. I can say about 10 things. Kennedy Company kwa Japan here for the new patriotic party. Whereby the NPP can power.
Yeah, from 92.
The kind of financial benefit, the kind of logistics and equipment to the party, I can just close my eyes and say it. Say party, so muka so more kind of crap party at your no matter hypocrisy, double standard. No me imagine say we want to go for the correct person. Can you say the campaign? I'm telling you, yes, the campaign.
But frankly, and I'm sure DB, Osha America, Donald Trump upon near me one who you know, the Republicans who say,
yes,
Donald Trump is the way. Oba Ghana so Ghana for NDC for another qualify for Ken. So MP before no, are they not interested in getting power in 2020?
They are interested in getting power in 2020 by hypocrisy.
Or is it that they don't trust Kenya Japan?
No, not the way that they don't trust Kenya Japan. But the reality is, they know him.
Na me share BBC, but how they are Trump by. Na dam for nuchocho mucho Elon Musk. Wabe cancel the contract ni na.
If a meritable, if a meritable between. You see, sometimes there's a clear distinction between a leader, and someone who is just part of the system. Leaders are people who can look straight into the eyes of their own people, criticize or praise them.
She Obia Waboka I support Donald Trump. I'm going the chief financier. Donald Trump says so cancel the contract. Ebema America benyam for so billions of cities. Wanya na musemu. Why here's all the finance me campaign.
The American first. American first.
I don't care the Ghana first.
Yeah, in the American first. You see where you Abrofuna dream different from where Ghana. Here you kura who says he can need the Ghana. Anoni. Yeah, young crano. You must say papa and yes, what now what did come now why was what did you book 5 million? Yenny be a suit me mathematics masking.
Yeah.
We can out to move 5 Ghana and I told them in Kababua.
Can I call a coffee?
Opa Messican, because of Quacotoka, they are about 200 billion. Ghana, Nino Nunis Kamacha and say, Cascadian and Kaman Yanka for 2 million, and Nisano Manomana, Kanyanko Pombishta. 20 don't know Nims, I didn't obey me. That
will be said that's part so will be a car museum. I didn't know what could be the factories. I'm a Ghana for a year.
One will be a piece of river. But Brofono has Sanoman. A Brofono and Omo has Sanoman. Now, second, if you look at the campaign message, when I know campaign message from Donald Trump, Buddhist, Christian, religious aspect to vote for him.
Yeah.
Those people who believe in the doctrines and cardinal principle about Christianity, Islam, Buddhism, or Mujitums are, and yes, a Berman or Berman, or Bani or Bawari, abortion in Salmon, they will vote for him.
Yeah. So Donald Trump, he got a lot of the Christian votes.
Yes, because we saw no American, it belongs to God.
Won't you yes, we are true.
What I say, or transgender come with Chamun to me, Kosuja and Sanoman. Was we a transgender, Nasa, who knows, as some banner, so your bar. Yeah, try and found what originally, but yeah, Yanko Pombon and found control. So this is how it is. Canada compare quite the point to also have a lot of message outside the domain and the jurisdiction of the New Patriotic Party. But the problem is, NPP for more party don't want him to be the flag bearer.
I didn't know him. Also, they know the man.
They know him.
Why?
They know him to be a disciplinarian. They know that they can't control him.
I'm
politician. My main cousin. They are cousin. What you say? Especially Ghana politicians, about 98.9% of them are selfish interest. Dumbenya, enkwano modwen. Dumbenya, enti etimi to aba you no biase sane krom hin na de kwa kohu prenya me so me pagi MPC. And as me can date to net time with you. Obi ade obekọ GMPC, Ghana to kokko sankofo.
Ghana gas mo.
Sankofo ni close allied of the president. Even baba say president san wo ambition ni obi ani. Ghana ni Africa enkwa no bi ko person sande obi obetumi akontrol so ma di president. Enti I study here enkofo ebembem no na waka positions bi whereby they can still control and manipulate the system. I want to give a typical example. Me wo ho. And I kid compare ko ba the ark. And I say me mara na me ko e ni di nkomo a. Na say Franco, na say father. Franco see them esrew. Yan cancer betimi aboate o.
Aya.
Ama amanfo betimi aba party nim na de asibia no. Ye ntwa so. O kan na me sere. Na director du say sere. Na no tibu nsu sere. O tibu nsu asem sere a wo sere nyina no, o sere good director du say tiri so. O nse director du say head. Ye pie ya be ka masa. E wadwuma.
Onya another meeting.
But the way Kennedy talked, on me kasai no, and how sober, how humble he was a top black, down black. no we ne kokko was all ni kokko ne nkati no say Franco me serew o papa me serew the SCB de nyai ne ma ya dwemma ne there should be unity
yenka party no mo
watch as o ka asem me tena me ka no say on na me bisa me so why am I crying more than they believed
ni para kwa ene bone so da che
enipa na me koma no say Franco the SCB atwa so let's all think about the party. Then I said to myself, say, I'm going to change my style of communication.
Franco, me bani akọ won to me visit about. My announcement, Franco. The last year, yeah, man, you call children's room on the occasion of Honorable Ken birthday. By this time, the person said, "You person could free kuna phone to ma." You call children's room. Enti kuna phone, you person you could free amount to ma. Enti oma ya pofa back, you beje pofa me, you beje poor, you beje. Enti number na that channel na send 0543666646. 0543666646. Yes, say your person on the occasion of Honorable Kenny birthday, no, you could free kuna phone to my and to my kuna phone. I can't say, Omunko Sunga rather say, on fact, the Japan mini NPP penny, na subsequent Megana man penny, na a kuna phone so Mokum and Hamo, and you may sell by be a ubiano, where the main cat bremiska, Bremen Toma, Obama pofa ba kumeji, Omame poor ba kumeji, a poor munumeji, Omame a poor ba kuna. A poor 12 years, ye chem you know 96. Like I said, nipa minu. Udi 2 breya and nipa 4. Nenye manya friend me so we obi afre sana mana ye beko na ya babaji enyeman. Chama wuntumi akodi yoko fo nsem kakra. O tiam se chama wuntumi. Ese wa ye popular pa o.
Adendia.
Ese na video bi.
So menya Ghana ni.
Menya Ghana ni no. Se sia akese okọ TikTok a ma na berewa bi kwa so ada menya berewa bi. A school force be say, young one SS14, and there be a young consul, or Captain Nib say, I say, me Captain Nibium, I am a bomb down so soon. She said, Chamawoon to me, a trending number 1 on the social media. Now, free, you know, and so I call that party for us, I call that Dr. Laji Mahmoud Mercy, and about Honorable Candy Kwame compare Japan, so about that, say, yeah. She also said, Chamawoon to me, so, yeah, thank you, talk. Party here, the thank you, talk, also, the thank you, talk. Na okọ yenem se kakra so afa no ho yem se you call no enti obesua na ma bi e de
no had two things so either so obesua na so onsu obi anu awuni
ade
tera obi sam se MPP for co position obesua so ha wo ka se o ye omunkonkosua de two things either the person is ready to learn or not to learn two things even ma ba se wuntumi kwa akwadam aba nyina yi when my na adwen so won sesa de otia no otie obesua when ma ka cho se de wakoma ba obesesa but the wakoma ba no so sesa
ba office se wuntumi se ka se ya man microphone so on san ka se mahama one ne media da obeka
menyini
so ka se on ka se mahama ne plan
me politics sometimes if you listen to some certain kind of words how we choose our words when you fast way can answer it can break some it can bring serious confusion in a family so me ebia me kasa me bie manu se Shabula Sisi member of parliament e de ma bia manhia south Shabula Sisi sore won ne maid ne yire akokrom kwa kodi dwa baba no ne yire ne maid da
na o fie ho
it's a serious matter
and our cameras all
it's a serious matter so when me bie wanu kasa Professor Jane Opokwa Agima one jo mama ware secretly it's a serious matter
we have free we want to me ahun abanda da se be bia nye on kwa na diboni ebi obi kwa madaf miss
say
me use Gabon
say me Bible says obi aka na nutu mburu nyansafo but so far as any party be na no so workers and that is why obi to make us what's my can age me some say no man what I say there are a lot of people in the New Patriotic Party that have said bad things about maybe your mama but it didn't come to the public domain it didn't come to the public domain till because of politics me there be ameka some people panic your mama na mabusu ni your mama nka mepe but because of politics if you descend so low into the gutters whereby a former president who has been a vice president who has been a substantive president you go after him and say things that are fallacious about him are they fallacies about him why dinner temwa to make a cancer ma ya de check your mama obi wo ho a anka de obi ewundu anko be west obi a president I'm telling you
me kai appear stadium say okokan say akufo do tika kraka keke wo so mo che ne to pick up to edine to pick up to say odwan ye kukunu edi frika konkan also do kwam no so obadwun so omo like omo sane omo yan kono kwadwun so kra omo yi ne be man dwun so o kan say kom na omo say aburo ayatro man bi ensu kom na o si nsu ahi o say instruction from above say kwan say ni amfa ne fa famra
ye okroma gan kwa me ye finidi guy na okasemi eti atam no say atam no say simpanzi
yeah I was say
high priest
the high on ko way
you know be high priest okay
the high priest
he make this
was say atam's picture or him man look he face look like a chimpanzee
okay a man for crime mo koche no he say he's not interested in that
yeah
but you see that be am say nyankopon ma opportunity and if you are communicating no matter the kind of hatred any annoyance no me wo no you should communicate wisely whereby it no create problem. There are a lot of NPP people among Pema Masem. I didn't to much wound a lot of people were happy.
My car was me. Okay, say we refer doctor Sam Fofo.
I
Obebusa o man peniko fo ase. She omo bo na mo wu.
Omo bo no. Anya kofo na bu no.
Yes, party
for say enkwasa kwasho be bisa.
Omo bo na. Anti wuntumi eniam o ye no. Yeah, man for say o na yeah. Let us be honest with ourselves. Ni yensua de ye na ye ba say. Seven pray diasa. Ubetimi akate bia nipa ne call election. Ebi o yesi. But say to the say me toy. I don't support Dr. Baumia. But say metimi ebie manu akoka say ma me Samira so kwa abonte oba nyam kwa pegu say.
It's a serious thing. So won to me so you be a unlocking hun say the mom pam ne mani nansi abonte na ka wono kwa. Obi so ye kredi akompre kwa Japan. I know a lot of people are not even happy saying Kennedy to even go offer support to your friend saying, won't me.
Let's just for could your boss. What's the party for be first? Now they won't me here, you know,
thank you.
And
Obi catcher and some catcher and so be catcher and the wound me should carry his own cross. Yeah. Big man in the new patriotic party said that be my wound to me like a cabin, some gas more, yeah, you know, more one can crown cross. Now, if you look at a dear wound to me, I can compare Japan internal elections, the kind of sabotage. A do baby mafia work. And no maybe a course was even saying, say, I'm a swelly, one is an money nano, can they compare upon the movie. It takes a man with a good heart, a man who is able to occupy so many things and accommodate anything to say so.
So, were you surprised, sir? Not can edit and sassy document.
Me, I'm not surprised.
My video that is Mr. George Drew.
Missy was born, me say, Jack, I did I'm a pow, meeting chain, only booting a buy, meeting chain. Una wo etia sa Jack adiri ha me pa o me wo ho o ye course base 3 ko TDC tema the women corporation TDC guys we nya no afre akwa no property o no afre no abo area we say check it also e no so ase ni nyina sa na tie
so ne honorable Ken ni chambuche to and I can also cut a tema from tema TDC. Omon kata say me different from nkan. The documents are the core, you know. Na ebi oha na it's not registered. Tema form dey different from me. But na Ken to no afa phone afre. What's that kind of properties? Even were you surprised that Ken is
even secretary crowd in the car back for a surety. It tells you that you have a good intention for any friend wound to me. No matter the SCDR. Me la say individual differences.
Yeah.
Me and Kaminsi. It is me. I'm choosing my words carefully.
Dabi,
uni me. Me so ma me hu sa wo mpema sama. Me se rasta ya na ye ne wa hye fe. Rasta ye so wa wacha buchi. Rasta yi. Se me ne natif ye na me na nya problem.
Yeah.
Was one tia se ga bia ba mo na issue bebre na ye call ye. Na me be too free o. Ene ye call Alesa Muakon ewu ye to or church odu me am strong to o cha nam sama nchia me.
For what them?
Me de no.
Yeah.
E bia kidi compare kwa Japan so be ka se Dabi, I'm looking at the greater picture.
Party.
Anya we want to me say junior brother. Me have seen whereby Keda compare kwa Japan about must not want to me TV. No grant interview. Want me eba be shia in another no. Keda compare kwa Japan played an instrumental role because now move Felisa want to me is a true along kwa doche mantin. And if you look at Kennedy, he has sacrificed a lot for where friend want to me. Want to me unlocking one shade. Menena, I can ebia me campaign kwa Mahmoud Baumia. I'm going to choose my words carefully. Say me. Ebia tiasa me kan. Ebia o me. Obia ni semba panic Kennedy compare kwa Japan. Everybody knows.
Yeah.
It when say bloggers in Kennedy compare kwa Japan sanes Say young fan say, Ebia me ko problem bi. Mahmoud Bamia nim say me nyada no. And Mahmoud Bamia took about show a certain kind of idea to me. Ochina, if I'm talking, I have to choose my words carefully.
Yeah.
It takes people with good heart, compassionate people. A man for you, Bruno Becca say, and found the Shabula CC, the Yemi Nano, me calling chance, the yes. That's a Bible so also I'm in or something inside. It takes people with a big heart who can accommodate everything that Zanko for the because I want to ask. Abronya na nibri bebrebe won to be TV.
Yeah.
Eka so be book Kennedy ni sa no mano. Ah Kennedy I want to be in a platform there man showcase no. I did mpanyfo atem. Where was he?
Why so say ono so yoku for penachi no.
Oze
Abronya yoku for penachi no.
I ain't once you. Say ni suri ne ban 20 years.
So atenti hwetua no to.
Secondly, sa surety na ye kan onimu foko no akọ. Onimu foko no akọ. But see nipa na wudidi na tem na osori awoso ye campaign over the same camp no mo camp ba ko nya problem no sa nipa na mo so wonye papa no sa nipa na course ankokwa akọ surety dem nipa no edimini wuntumi a sa first na didi sha ebu atem first na make cancel di fa sha ebu whether in his face or outside his face na make cancel for the fan one from today make us have to be extremely careful.
But friend, do you also think say wuntumi ni host no oheneba wa mo wuntumi
o say
oheneba mo wuntumi
o kwan ben so
because o share honorable Ken on ne fifi boafo time a charge honorable for treason no o share kwan fifi share so guide no with the interview questions that be o court man call but oheneba we wuntumi issues na bani nya na aye oheneba na host here wo pie microphone o kan say Jina na ne plan mahama no aye oheneba na host here o kan say mahama na ne media da no oheneba mahama me mama center oheneba
mama nka asem chiro wo shabla sisi out here so who interview can there compare kwa Japan now he's going off guard. You know how to bring him back to life.
Yeah.
Do you know one thing? The umkreye ba akope won't me open nipa ba ko ono so penko for cheap labor any day ono so ka ho
that won't me
yeah maybe I want to give a clear example. And who did this Kwame Tanko ne host morning show and of friend Wuntum is going offline, he's veering offline. He'll bring him back into lane.
Yeah, certain things the woman.
I want to ask you, or in terms of radio, any TV, see a pass a month for your host, they are doing constructive analysis. They are praising people based on facts and data. That be no one pay.
There be
no one pay. Second, on one who's apart from to me TV one, only by Bia Kobi. Announce study.
Yeah.
And Jadia and would to so any day. Or probably be a corner manake cancer who or pest walk.
Only about some operation to Johnny.
Oza,
so General Nukuma.
I don't find couple coaching.
San and Sam no kind. She bear to about
but it's a mamma can't want
Baumia dear or China as ever to sound comes the 8th dear. You're to Muhammad dear. Sakis and send these for show interest on.
And no canon case wouldn't to media outlets even render unqualified apology and says that they even distance themselves from what the guy is saying.
But no one says a pound better no say they.
Miss MPP for the man anticipated. We baby make I want it. Messi Nano Michelle na Ponko from Kans from Koni Shabu, na more cano creature that they am fine yasem.
Hey, Bauja for so see I before suffering.
Where
Napo.
Say the engineer of Fredo.
Was it wound to me D? No, one cooperative. Now no crowd. And I before I fell, say, I know a Minister of Education on almost fair man accounted for the stewardship and tea would mean tea when young teacher or answer question. Here's a video.
Maybe see with Jerry. Cophobia him say, and the crowd going 90.
What happened there?
What frame? So me go akontan. No maybe me change him. I mean to be kasem nko. I call pray no cry.
Ene akontembo na wo NIB no me twini about try. Akontembo na obu wo NIB no. Is it about Tamana wo Ministry of Education and I said no wo Energy Ministry?
The them Ministry of Education.
Oh.
That's what I tell you. Me can go come see more training. And I'll be that kind. Obey that kind. So to be say Ministry of Education, the OE be a few 9. Over Kadia Ned. It's in a watch for a catch for Sabi, but I say, Umukipu records. It's the name of the Rebecca. You said, will be a bonnet and say, what do I say? Called first and then just what deep.
Okay.
I was saying, yea, na. You two more about for you. I am. I said, Debbie American. I saw the shoe trim. So from until that.
Oh, Papa. So you want to be quiet.
Choose your words carefully.
Okay. What down for?
Many relationship.
Okay. NPP,
yes,
former.
Would the answer would Obi Papa and Obi Adam for no fun samples? How? Obi San Obi Papa, no Obi Adam for. No, that be choose your words carefully. On a can I say, me much more coin or and almost 1 man of hey, any some more
NPP. Yeah, man, you could
want to almost say MP back who's no account who are more quiet. So Munya wouldn't you know? Next, your more almost sending message catching and you are part of a prompter or much. Oba do you go on so none and one years who could see. Eh, Unia Bramian was it every day coffee. Hi, me say, red and so no. So, Monsieur Minimum red and so.
Franco, ye farmer, you could feel pushing about power. Must say, more nyashi. I buy say, she must move your name.
Oh, in a nyashi, and I can't hear bread, and any about party in Omocasano. Muka politics no crime, bread Franco, one was at Franco. They say me bro, party no crime, me per se me jay, and it me nyashi. Unyahi, so I know so to you. Unyahi be an I for you. You see, me say, NPP on a so much no more problems, almost solve in a won't be the actual non function yans and palaces. And yet, where and come in a cry and come up what Shàke the other in the cameras. I'll go back outside the cameras. If I'm a cocker, Sabu, how many people need to mean that problem? No one can say now for. Mammy can't some show. Where? Me see after saying no dream collapse here. That is why I saw my real friends. That won't go problem with our
Ken, I say, how no make cancer on your old scanner winsa, or the master, or be on cancer on the dieda.
Me say, who was car 1 now for? As my make our shame be for 2. Who was car 1 now for? Who is car? That is where your real friends they come out from the picture to help you. Kenya compare kwa Japan is a Jesus Christ wound. My name for the Niago.
Franco, Siano, John Dramani Mahama on NDC. Or maybe D. Leviaba.
Me mate. Na he, mama, 1 year. Sa majority na wenya. It is going to be a case for him, but he doesn't know.
Are they?
So na again say now mutu tabe 2 tests. And if you are beyond 2 tests, you don't person you be Ghana. You too hypocritical. Ghana, you too hypocritical as is. Ghana phone, do one can quite. Where? Mekai, somewhere 2022 say.
Yeah.
Whereby the new patriotic party, the E-Levy, almost say a electronic transfer charges 1% on any transaction that you make.
About what creating you
Purpose they want to expand the tax base. Whereby meet many years get media young Kruma. That's easy. Civil societies in Payinfo. NDC opposition him for hey Akufo-Addo is insensitive. He's an evil person or a devil ne sa no man. And he levy the nya de papa ni emfama. Ene yes akwa se petroleum levy bi dia ba. Eno no ukotofu obia
1 liter bia 1 cedi so. First social e-levy so we transfer 1,000 Ghana.
Utua 10 cedis.
Utua 10 cedis.
Utua 2,000. Utua 20 Ghana.
And then, yeah, and then auto pay to 1,000. You pay around say 83 cedis.
83. Utua 2,000. Utua 166. 8 mamin kan
wa.
Eight mamin kan. Ghana dia se ya dwene nya papa. Obi ye NDC se bi wo hwe ni buafu. Sa de ntia wo kasa asem.
Na say e-levy kon.
Me ba obi ye ND you see Ghanaian on. I have politicians on me mesre. One kwofo no mani abra mo kasa tia sa D-levy se de ben.
Yeah.
They were the apostles of the E-levy.
Yeah.
Oh, and a champion leaders. Oh, E-levy ya the papa. Omo kas. Oh, ade we ya the papa no. They were champions against it. Anti-for no. No. But let's look at the broader picture. Me I don't care how you feel and think about me. No kwaya ba kope. I'm highly disappointed in John Dramani Mahama. Sadia na John Mahama a robbing Peter to people. Then I'm no. Sa ni emfa ketwa magic kese ba ni. What Kaiser John Mama or try 11 betting tax? There was merry making and fanfare.
Yeah.
Said the judge to church pictures of a catcher. I have repealed it in a debate no more bonabaso. Side we man to want some of that.
I said, Messy, I said Timaka, a chomoking temple. What dear room?
What say?
Say, I got that. I dare you, dear Babemla.
John Mama cat almost the entity on the almost because a doom so many.
Almost here the cabers a 3.
One of my boss I can.
One of my boss I can.
One of my boss I can. If you look at the 33 years when we went to the Fourth Republic, if you look at political democratic dispensation, both the NPP and the NDC.
How much 16.
Inefficiency, incompetence to political parties. Most of your commerce man move. If you look at 33 years, me would does so much energy sector in Scada.
Debbie.
And a Debbie the cat, and a Debbie the cat. We are about cut go. Yeah, you chroma. In 2015, you almost say a 12 for the recovery will be by. A Supreme Court. Court to catch them says cannot manage genetics. If you Supreme Court, or say unless more, it is an illegality. So Bekwa says can or the 20 pesos to full of beers 1 liter. Unless more, but more no GMPC. Court to catch them yes can for my team for Mantia. Omantia. And I see people saying I and I didn't cry and if and I drop it and you want some year. And you want some. You told us about baby bed. Maybe who determined the word nuisance? What do you nyansa man? You nyansa man.
Because I say movie.
What is that? Mama say if you look at side 11, a nuisance, a draconian taxes, a evil taxes, a devil taxes. In a casadity, and ya the papa, and a debate be casagu. And you can't say you bit to what I want to say. A man for me, so once it is, Mama is enjoying good law, but the reality will hit him.
Yeah.
Ghanaian politicians are Mama. He's enjoying goodwill today. Do you know why? Dollar name back from the man for. And you see, they don't have control over it.
Yeah.
So now started a sense a Ghanaian. That is why Ghanaians are going to feel the pains more and they go after the government. And so we thought a 4.5 liters.
Yeah.
A friend say I 4.5 and I make 1 gallon.
Yeah.
She said, what 1 gallon would trap 50 pesos?
Yeah.
Chabu would trap 50 pesos.
And that might buy.
Yes. 1,000 Ghana cedis of e-levy, 10 cedis.
Yeah.
1,000 Ghana cedis of petroleum levy,
83 cedis.
Thank you.
Now, frankly, yeah, Tiana and now Danko Kufuado and an NPP. A day a COVID tax by yes, COVID. COVID chill moon can a normal segunda can say, Omu COVID nede. I'm fat tax in my man's of problem.
No, Mama can't want it. Mama saw me, I'm for 40 didn't come. I'm for say conditionality clause, being just a COVID tax idea, or Munya money so more touch it. And I have you will chroma. And I your mama say, I have averted doom so. So I went to the dictionary to look at the meaning of averted. Just idea about what's who kinds of money. So why should I pay for doom so tax? Yeah. And the energy minister on the 25th of April 2025, catch say, if you look at problems na air cost, we're going to doom so neighbor. Abujina said John Jinapo was a localized fault in Thomas over the free where today you are telling me say it is a doom so can you here. I want to ask them, PURC catcher say you have 14.75 on energy tariffs. Says can I for efficient power supply of light. Mebwa. Tis 14.75 from which is on the day. So why should I pay for 2 levies on only 1 component? Why? I don't get it. What kind of crowd no be fool and I bind is too young. What is too young? A baby inherit assets and liabilities. Me no mean what's now but your mama baso. Mama 120 days in government money 74% B plus. Okay.
Yeah.
The money 74%
B
plus. But then I your mama some few hours ya there no. Unyanti GPRT for so they are going to be cost strike. Because ultimately enkase yantiti fuel so yatifu enterprise na no echi osan dey bia beto so ya say kan ho a go and look at corporate institutions omo use plant ene sa no ma no omo use fuel dey ade no the way it is going to hit and affect them
na say office car so we the generator in the power business
ena me ka say
I nika obi the gas on
ni bebra me kan want me say ye dey say kan ho a na ye hwe e see your mama we double standard be away. Also what take cash 15%.
Yeah.
What teach you was fuel would be the drivers for cash or money so you don't have the moral right to even go after them. And that's why I make count.
And Franco yeah two abamo ya omo consider
omo opposition we are saying now they think about the welfare and the interests of Ghanaians. If they come to power they do a direct opposite of what they do.
But Franco Ghanaians we should not forgive President John Dramani Mahama because one, Nanado no one tasty power da, and no one if you order. Would the why your opportunity if you appear was a raw, and 2 dimensions as all position near man now who feels a net year over and
say Robin Peter to pay upon your mama or the end you grow. momfa ketwa meje kese fa ketwa no momfa mra na memma mo kese ene say mama dia ma and see I want to ask them some few questions dedi kai 3.1 billion dollars per averagely bosome is it going to ye the year say never betua months say never betua days say never betua first question how many liters near beton man do 3.1 billion wo be check card man stars e di betua ska ni ye di betua ska minim
e tua kudu da ben
ye tua wi a on be yi sa levi ni de fiwa na sa be wo ho
ye de ayede
I'm asking questions
me da say abusuafo ni de Franco the hater me sumi de Shaibu la CC Fasadama Austin Bema ye be share da foforo